There we go.
Still Monday.
Still Monday. Happy Monday, everyone, and how are you doing? It's live. It's 5 with 5. Hey, Fernando, what's going on?
Hey.
So silly. Hopefully I'm on the right page.
Probably not.
It's a good possibility. So we're on our way to the airport. We're going to fly out to AudioControl today. Bismarck, what's going on? We're on the right page. So Haley and I are on our way. I wanted to go live before we left so Fernando could, but he left to go decorate the Christmas tree. We haven't put the Christmas tree up in the showroom yet.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, so he went to go put that up. Oh well. So you guys, he'll be back
You're
Thursday.
stuck with me.
You're stuck with the role of Fernando will be played by Haley. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night. So no show tonight on Facebook. That is going to be because we'll be in an airplane flying to Washington State, not capital. So it's a heck of a drive. It's my arms will be tired. Anyways, so tomorrow night we'll be live on YouTube. So we're gonna do a Tuesday show live. It'll be Chris Bennett for sure. I don't know who else is gonna join us. The whole purpose of this trip is so that we can film a documentary highlighting all the things that AudioControl does, from tech support to engineering to production. So I'm really looking forward to giving you guys that experience of seeing the behind the scenes look at everything that happens at AudioControl and all, what goes into making those products that you guys know and love. And I'm bringing Haley along to do it. So it ought to be fun. Now we're going to be going live as much as we can to talk about things and what's going on and yeah, just keep you guys in the loop. So just stay tuned for random videos that we're going to pop up and let you guys know. There'll be now I'm not going to just make sure you're paying attention because there will be stuff we're going to talk about. This is not just for me. There's going to be something for you guys too. But you'll learn more about that as this goes on. You excited?
Yes.
You stressing out?
Yes.
It's just an airport, man. It's just an airport.
I don't like airports.
Hey guys, have fun, learn a lot to share with us. That's the whole point in going. Love the kicker video. I hope as good as that's what we're shooting for. So the kicker video is what is allowing us to do this because they saw what we did there and they're like, hey, you guys should come do that for us. And we're like, yeah, definitely. Because I want to show you guys as much behind the scenes as possible. You're all passionate about this like I am. So Bismarck says hi.
Hey.
So any opportunity I get to take you guys along and show you the stuff that we don't normally get to see, to put a face on these products' names so that, that whole thing to me is very important. And, why not? It's kind of cool. But that's it. We just wanted to fill you in what's going on. If anything interesting between now and then pops up, I'll definitely come back on and we can talk and maybe pick a couple questions because, airports are always fun. I love airports. She's stressing out. I'm like, dude, relax. It's like,
dude, I had to take a final this morning. I'm going on an airplane. Terrible day.
It's the best day in the world, man. Best day in the world. All right, guys, listen. I'm going to let you go for now. Stay tuned for more. Enjoy. Bye.
Please hold ticket or booking code in front of red scanner.
Yeah, what the robot said. But you know who this guy is? Dude, it's not the end of the world. It's only 10:30 here. I mean, it's 1:30 where we're from, but it's...
You have West Coast fans.
Yeah, we totally got West Coast. Everyone thinks we're in California. We're not. We're in Washington State. See?
Seattle.
Yeah, so there's Haley in the back. We just landed. Chris just picked us up from the airport, and yes, it's very cold here for us.
But it's not raining.
Not yet. Not yet. It's not raining yet. It's so late. Yes, it is late. But it's early here by, whatever. So we landed safe. Tomorrow starts a big day. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be live. Is this Twilight Zone? It feels like it. You're 2 hours away from me. Well, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. That's exciting.
Come hang out Wednesday.
Yeah. Or just waiting. Cali. Cali's coming up. Dude, Cali is coming up fast.
I know.
We gotta talk about that.
It's right around the corner. I can't believe it. What is that? Like 7 weeks? No,
8 weeks. 8 weeks till Cali. What's up,
Long
Chris?
Beach. Long Beach.
Yep, we'll be there. So excited.
Why, you want to go to Long Beach too?
No, she doesn't need to go. She's already been there. Do you think I'd bring her to that? No way in heck. Look at the love.
I'd have to behave myself. And,
oh no, that'll never happen.
And then she'd be like, "You're not allowed to go anymore on any trips."
Yeah.
Hang out with that Chris guy.
All right, so just in case you're wondering, we're driving in Chris. Yeah, I'm tired. We're driving in. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. We're driving in Chris's Kia. I combined Kia and Chris together. It has a AudioControl / Audio Frog system in it. No, we're not jamming on it yet, but he does have Metallica loaded up. So I'm guessing on the way to the airport, he was having a good time. Yeah, maybe.
These are listening to best rock of all time.
Metallica?
On Deezer.
Deezer. Is that a new streaming service? Or Deezer nuts. Anyways, so stay tuned tomorrow. Remember, we're gonna be doing live all day, more or less, and then tomorrow night, Tuesday night, we'll be doing YouTube live at AudioControl. We'll have fun there, and of course, we're gonna. Hey, Ada, what's going on? Say hi, Ada.
What up, my man?
So it'll be nothing but fun. Well, it's hard to read while we're driving here. Have you done a 2004 Silverado with the 8-inch touchscreen? How did you retain the backup camera and steering wheel control? Oh, 2014. Sorry, look, I can't remember. I data interface or a pack. All of them make one, so go to pack-audio.com or iData first to see which one works the best for you. Right, Chris, I'll be getting an ACM from you soon. Perfect. Woohoo! We gotta talk about ACX. Is it ACX?
ACX, yes.
ACX. We gotta talk about ACX. Ooh.
We got some nice ACXs to show you.
Metroworks, great day. And, okay, Metroworks. So, like I said, pick one and go with it. They'll all retain the backup. All right, I'm not doing well.
End the show.
I'm gonna end the show now. Thanks, guys. Remember, we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Great night. Bye. Yep. Haley, what are these?
They should be here today, right? The Epicenter.
These are rows of Epicenters. How many is in a row?
90 units.
90 units.
Yep.
There's your LC6Is. Now, if you hear this funny noise back here, we'll explain more of this when we go into the video. But this is where they are making the circuit boards for those. Those are some finished circuit boards right there. They're making the...
That's the 3.2.
The 3.2 EQ is being built right now as we speak. Each one of these is filled with parts, and he's methodically machine gunning them into the into the circuit board. So yeah, and then there's that room out there we were just in. It's loud in here, I apologize. But the tour has started. We're working hard. Say hi, Chris Bennett.
Let's go look at...
All right.
So you can see he's
Yep.
actually doing those boards right there. And then,
Yep. All right, hold on.
All right.
Oh, there's it is. There's
And
the
there's
3.2.
the actual 3.2.
Yep. And they were sitting on the shelf out in the other room, waiting to get
Going
to
through
that
production.
point.
Yep.
Yep. They were still just circuit boards with knobs.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Having fun, Haley? Oh, I'm gonna get run over. All right, guys. I just wanted to chime in and let you know the fun has begun. We're gonna keep going. We're on a tight schedule. Chris runs a tight ship here. I just wanted to let you guys know we were live today. That'll be 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time or 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock
Pacific.
Pacific time. We'll be doing the live show on YouTube, so make sure you guys chime in for that. But that's when he's got me blocked to do. So 6 Eastern, it'll be on YouTube, and 3 Pacific. And to make that deadline, we're gonna keep going. So thanks for chiming in and saying hi. Bye. Good day, everyone. How's everybody doing? Chris Bennett,
Hey.
AudioControl. That's where we're at. Say hi, Haley.
Hey.
It's not like Fernando. Fernando goes, hi, Fernando. Anyways, If you caught the earlier when we were live in the stock room and we showed you a little bit of footage there, we've been going mad trying to get as much information as we can for you guys to show you what this has been a great experience. We're having a lot of fun. They call this the rainforest, and they call it that for a reason. You see, it's raining, and it's just kind of like a drizzle, and it's cold, and it's wet, and it's gray. But they love it. They're all excited. Like, oh, this is a great day. You guys are, yeah.
Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in Seattle. 45 degrees and drizzle.
Good one, Haley. Anyways, so we're headed to lunch. The reason why I wanted to come on is because at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard, 3 o'clock Pacific, we're going to be live, and we have a table full of cool beta products that are coming out for 2020 that we get to talk about. I used to live in Oregon. There you go. Jason, Fro's house, Stereo Kings. That's where he's at. Oregon. 4 stores. Check them out. And on YouTube. But later, like I said, we have a full table of beta stuff for 2020 that they're going to give us the opportunity to see, that is going to be talked about at CES, which is coming up next month, that poor Chris has been super stressed out about lately.
Yeah.
But
some good questions, so it'll be cool to have some really good questions for AudioControl, and
yes,
you know, just if you can be thinking about what you'd like to hear or see or talk to from anybody at AudioControl. We're going to have a full house from...
Yeah, good questions for AudioControl, not silly stuff like what kind of 6.5 will fit in my 2004 Yukon. Save that one for when we get back on Saturday. We'll answer that then, or we'll answer it on Thursday on something. So, but cool AudioControl stuff would be great. Tune in, YouTube, that's where we'll be. We'll be on YouTube. So make sure you guys are there and asking, and, you know, it'll be fun.
3 p.m. Pacific.
6 o'clock Eastern. Yay, so it's almost the same time. All right, guys, that's it. We're gonna continue on our little drive here. Almost done with filming. We got a few more things we have to do, and then we'll finish our principal filming for this. You guys are gonna love this show. I'm super excited. We got a lot of great content that we filmed so far. It's gonna be fun. And I can't tease it. There's gonna be a teaser, but you're gonna have to wait. We'll tell you about it, but it's cool. You're gonna like this. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Haley?
Bye, Fernando.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to 5 Minutes with 5 Star. We're still here in Seattle, Washington. How many of you guys recognize this? It's the Space Needle. No, it is not at AudioControl in their backyard. We headed out here to have get a little fun today, check out the local stuff. This is the Pop Culture Museum behind me. This is all metal. It's pretty awesome. If you're ever out here, you definitely want to come check it out. It's got all pop culture-y stuff. It's not those pictures of Jesus and stuff like that everyone loves so much. But we're getting ready to head up inside of the Space Needle. Haley's inside picking up her Course Seattle t-shirts. She did get, which they gave to me, but immediately she took, they gave me a classic retro AudioControl jean jacket from like in the 90s, and she took it immediately. It's like I tried it on, made sure it fit, and then she, oh, I'll hold it for you, Dad. Never see it again. Does Alpine have the ILX 107? Does it have a screen protector on it? It does not have a screen protector on it. It is capacitive touch instead of clear resistive, and it is wireless CarPlay only. It's a very base model unit. It was the first to have wireless CarPlay. Secret ceremonies are held in that basement. I'm thinking there's really cool doors over here. This guy right here. So I think that's where they have a lot of that stuff at. But we're still here. It is cold. I have 2 jackets on. So I have on, of course, my 5-star shirt with my pop thingy and jacket again, and bird chill. Chris is inside with Haley having fun there. Dang, I scratched it yesterday. Ooh. Now you can buy just the front clear cover if that's all you want to do, is replace that clear outside, because it is layered and it does come off. There's a place in California, it's called packparts.com, not to be confused with Pack-Audio, 2 separate companies, but it's Pack Parts. You can order just the parts for your Alpine radio, Kenwood radio, Pioneer radio there. So that's the supply house that holds all their parts. So if you just want to replace that front screen, you can go there, look up on ILX 107 and find the parts that you need. Did you do well?
Yes.
I know, so stay warm and blessed. Thank you so much. Recommend a decent active three-way crossover, please. Active three-way crossover. So nowadays, it's almost easier just to go with the DSP because the DSP is going to give you an EQ and all that fun stuff. The AudioControl is a chipped, so you buy chips that just drop into place. But the DM608 will have that. Pretty much any DSP is going to have a three-way active output for you. But just one that's variable anymore, you're going to have to, I mean, there's going to be, you know, like companies, small companies that are going to have those. What'd you get? How many shirts?
2. I was going to get a third one.
Have you eaten any good places yet? Actually, yes. So,
Too many.
So yesterday we had Italian for lunch, and this Italian sandwich they had was like they took a whole loaf of bread and they cut the top off, hollowed it out, and filled it. Like, so it was like this deep. It was like a boat. It was huge. Both Chris and Alex got one of those, and neither one of them finished it. And then last night, where did we go for last night for dinner?
Sogno Davino.
Basically another Italian restaurant. And when we got there, Chris was like, oh, hey, we had Italian for lunch. And it was like, yeah. But, dude, they had coal-fired pizza, and it was phenomenal. You all right?
Yeah.
And then his son led us on to an ice cream place. Apparently, the ice cream place in town there was phenomenal, and he was not wrong. The kid has taste in ice cream, even though he got sherbet.
Sorbet.
Sorbet.
Sorbet. It's fancy sherbet.
Yeah, fancy sherbet.
With
Yeah.
Swiss chocolate.
Yeah, it was really weird. But no, we got some really amazing ice cream last night. And then today, actually, we ate at the Pop Museum, which is an outlet of Wolfgang Puck. So we had some Culture Kitchen by Wolfgang Puck. It was really good.
It was like Chinese food.
There's a right there, Chinese. They're literally cooking Chinese food right there.
It's hot dogs.
Oh, really? It smells like that. Do you recommend an SMD tuner? So you mean like a DD1, a CC1, or any of those tools? Yeah, we have them all. We love them all. They're very good. You know, if you're looking for a tool that will do more and allow you to do a little bit more with it, obviously a voltmeter with an oscilloscope built into it, something like a Lumi that you can pick up for about $90. If you don't have a digital multimeter, will allow you to have a little bit more tooling. If you're a one-tool guy like me, like just likes one tool to do everything, or to do multiple things, like a DD1, a CC1 is definitely nice. The CC1 is definitely must-have if you're doing some form of, you know, analog style crossover, anything where you are dialing in on an amplifier and doing the crossover from there. The crossover calibrator makes your life a whole heck of a lot easier. Because it's really, those numbers, the silk screens on the side, as Steve said as many times, doesn't mean anything. So they're just random numbers they silk screen on there. Hi guys, good to see you. Thank you. Let's scroll up here. That's awesome. Thank you. But yeah, so it's been a fun trip so far. We have a flight out tonight at 10:30? 10:30. So we fly out tonight at 10:30. I think Chris flies out tonight at 11:30. And Alex flies out, I think, at 12:30. So we have a big powwow going on at the airport tonight. Everyone's getting out of Dodge. We're just hoping to go back to someplace warm. They're going to someplace excessively cold.
Where are they going?
Someplace cold. Well, Chris is going one place, Alex is going another, so it's going to be really fun. But we've had a really good time here, and dude, this has been an awesome experience. Being able to go to AudioControl. I hope you guys love the video that we're going to be coming out with. There'll be 2. We're doing multiples. We're going to have one, of course, on the 5-star page, and then we'll have the second one, the more out of AudioControl, in-depth area look, is going to be on The Boring Life of Tina Haley. I've been a fan of your work for years now, and it's scary that we've actually been doing this for years. So, but thank you so much. My company has an office in Kirkland. Would love to get there and check it out. Hope you enjoyed your trip. It's been great. If you do have an opportunity to come out here, just be prepared, because like there is no sunshine. This side, this gray,
Overcast every day.
it's been overcast and rainy the whole time. Which,
But that's okay.
it's all right.
Kind of like it.
Yeah, it's different from the
It's out
bright,
of the
sunshiny, warm. You know, it's overrated. Hey, what's up? Hope to see you after the first of the year. Cool. You're gonna make a trip down. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, Brian. So it'll be nice to shoot the talk for a while. Where is that? So where are we at? We're in Seattle. Maybe you recognize this before. This is the Space Needle. So we're in the Space Needle Park. We just came from the Pop Culture Gallery here. This is really cool. They have a whole shrine to like Nirvana. Prince. What was the other one?
Hendrix.
They had Jimi Hendrix. And then what was the
Look
last?
at the size of that squirrel.
Pearl Jam. Oh, I was looking at the dog. Anyways, so it's pretty neat there. And then they had like they had a whole bunch of movie stuff too, which of course you know I'm a big movie buff. So I combined the DQ61 and the Epicenter, and I couldn't be more happy. You know, it's funny you should mention that because like at the end of the show last night, that was one of the things we were talking about. And yeah, you're right. The Epicenter with those is. I almost have to reevaluate my thought process behind those because I know a lot of you guys, you know, it's like I always recommend the DSP, and I feel the DSP is definitely the answer, but sometimes you need to take smaller steps, and the DQ61 or the DQ-DX is a viable option. They're really nice. It gives you an EQ. They give you basic time alignment. It's a really neat piece that, I mean, we used for years before the DM608 and the DM810 came out. It's just once something else came along, he's a rep. He's the rep for the area. Anyways.
No, the guy with Chris.
Yeah, he's the rep for the area.
How do you know?
Oh, pay attention. It's all right. Anyways, so we got Chris coming. We're going to meet his local rep here. So we're going to let you guys go and continue on with your day, because he told us. All right, guys, have a wonderful day, and we'll catch up with you later on.
Bye.
Say bye. Bye. Bye, kiddo. It's been 24 hours of fun. All right, I'll see you tonight. Well, hey, everyone. How's it going? So if you caught yesterday's show when we were at the Space Needle, it's not over yet. So, like, I've been up this whole time. We just landed, and look where we're at. What's going on with you?
Not much. How's everything?
That's tiring.
You look tired.
Oh, dude, it's been 24 hours.
No sleeping?
No.
Really?
No, I mean, where are you going to
Party
sleep?
all night?
No.
Yeah?
Caught up on the movies.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so like from the Space Needle yesterday till now,
You
it's
suck.
just been one long day.
You suck.
I know I suck. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
So
Battery's gonna be-
battery's gonna die here
Yeah.
shortly, so this is gonna keep interrupting.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come on real quick, let you know that we're back here in Florida. We had a great
I
time.
never left.
You never left, no. And we're working on a Mustang.
Another one.
Another Mustang. So lots of fun there.
It's just Fords and Fords and Jeeps.
I was gonna say Fords and F-150s.
Jeeps. Oh, no, sorry.
They haven't done the Dodge thing yet where they broke them apart. Thanks, Victor.
So yeah.
That's it. I just wanted to let you guys know it's been one heck of a journey. I gotta plug my phone in because it's about ready to die. But we're
Yeah.
back. We're back in action.
Thank you, Haley.
Oh yeah, he's a big Seattle Seahawks fan. Figures, right?
Nice.
But yeah, we made it back. We got a video, so we'll get the video up probably next week.
Yeah.
Gotta go through all the footage that we took. It's gonna be really cool, and of course, like anything, there's gonna be something special for you guys too. So it wasn't just like me going to do something. We're gonna include you guys. There's gonna be something fun. I'm not gonna talk about it yet because but
It's gonna be cool.
you're gonna like this.
Yes.
You're gonna like this one a lot, and one of you guys is really gonna like it. So
Alright, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's go drink.
I'm just gonna go to bed. I know where. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, guys, we'll talk to you later on. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for
See you guys
tuning in.
later.
This is actually going to be like 2.5 seconds with 5-star.
There you go.
All right.
Finally.
Finally, right?
All right, guys.
Yeah. All right, man.
Bye.
We'll talk to you later. Bye. Hop to it, bro. Oh, man.
What's going on, guys? Nobody's there. Hot.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. I mean, where did the mic go?
It's over there.
It's over here. Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, there you go.
So we talked about this briefly on the live show when we had Chris on and the new guy. This is going to be the replacement, kind of, for the iTest mic. The really neat thing about this is on the back, on the back has instructions. So this is the one mic to rule them all as far as simple handheld mics go. So this is iOS Lightning. To use it on your iOS device, you just need the camera connection kit, which is that USB Lightning adapter.
Mm-hmm.
iOS USB-C, so like if you want to plug it into your laptop, and use one of the RTA softwares on your laptop, it comes with the little USB adapter, the little USB-C adapter. What am I
Look at that.
I can't see. I took my glasses off.
That's Gatlin.
Oh, it's Gatlin. What's going on, buddy?
That's his birthday. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Gatlin. And then the Android Auto, both mini and USB-C, comes in the box. So the nice thing is this is designed to make things real simple. And you don't have to use a bunch of different. You don't have, now you don't have to have a bunch.
Right.
So we're gonna do a full review on this. It also has an audio output, just a regular aux audio output, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna play with it, and of course we'll report back on it. But the real reason why I wanted to talk about it again is that a lot of the Android users were really bummed because the iTest mic was only for, it was only for iOS. So this allows us to now recommend it, and Android guys can play too. That's so if you're an Android guy, you can have a cool. It's got a longer cable, so it's like 6 feet long. Grab the iTest mic. Let's compare the two. So I'm pretty excited about this because being able to just hop in real quick and see what something looks like. So this is the iTest mic. We're gonna put them right next to one another, and then we'll go down. And this is where it ends here, and then this one goes, and we'll loop it around. It is literally twice as long.
Yes. Oh, that was right.
Right up your nose.
Yes.
So the new cable is literally twice as long. So that's
it's
gonna
6
be
feet.
cool.
Yeah.
Because the one problem I always hated about this is you had to sit in the car in order to use this. Now, because it's a standard USB end, I don't have to do that. We can do RTA microphone measurements from outside the car, which is great. So I don't have to sit in there and go deaf playing super loud pink noise and my head hurting me. What's up? Barely me. I'm really tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm holding on here by a thread. My head is pounding, going on to that, really
What's up, Brazil?
sleep deprived state, and it really sucks. So, trying to be positive and have fun things to talk about.
I like his name. Mama always say.
Oh, my mama always said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Hey, from Colorado, getting that Rocky Mountain high.
Brian?
Hey, why don't you hop into the frame?
Brian, I'm
Yeah, I know, but it's okay. But this most hated aspect ratio.
We have to be here so we can be together. You see that?
There we go. Now I can't read it. But,
exactly.
You guys want any samples? So it's funny, Gatlin. We always want samples because we're those guys that I love to have things to talk about. We just got in today. We ordered in the new front boxes for the Jeep JL, so you can convert the Jeep JL to 6.5s from 4.5s. We'll probably bring those on the show Saturday, just because I feel that's really awesome. And Metro, of course, came out with those. They introduced them at SEMA, and they're already shipping, so that's pretty sweet. And for all your JL guys or guys that are going to be working on JLs, now the problem of that is solved. You guys want to do reviews on the new AX? Oh, of course. I mean, it's a DSP. You know I'm going to want to do it. But we did do it for Metra, because Metra's here in Florida. And Raphael brought us over the stop-start bypass for the Ford. And we just filmed that a couple weeks back. It's the hardwired version of that. We filmed that for Metro, and that was fun. It kind of sucked because we had a delay on filming it, which was unavoidable. The customer that's how he wanted to be, and it's no big deal. But we finally got that one up and out. But yeah, the DSP is because
that's the new
X is. I'm always more excited about the second one because the first one always gets heat. And then the second one gives you the ability to go back, slow down, and figure it out. I'm looking forward to that one. Yep. How did you like it? Oh, the stop-start worked great. I mean, So the only thing we had an issue with the stop-start is the first guy we wanted to do it with, as soon as he found out we had to hardwire it in, he was like, nope, because it's brand new 2019. The second guy was like, oh God, please put this in as fast as you can.
Yeah.
So it was like, all right. So it's you know, you're gonna, as you well know, you're gonna get those guys that are like this and those guys that are like that. And it's like,
oh yeah, you
work
don't
with
want
what you got. But yeah, so it's a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun.
But no, we'll bring those boxes on Saturday and show you guys the new JL boxes. Not JL Audio, the new Jeep JL, because those are really cool.
Yeah.
Associated harness you want with the DSP. That's a good question. What, a Ford? Would we do a Ford? Ford or a Chevy? Ooh, Nissan. Nissan.
Okay.
Nissan. Well, because I wonder if we could put that in, take that out in your car, and that would fix the issues.
Okay.
Nissan.
I don't know.
White black Nissan. So not you know, because so second generation Nissan harness, not the newest one. If you guys make that one, but don't even worry about the harness. We stock every harness. So I had to go, as you know, everyone. I went on a trip, and one of the things I took on a trip to show company in question, because they were looking at DSP harnesses, and I of course took this. This is the Ford harness with me. I also brought this over here because did I throw the box away?
Yeah.
So I don't know why I threw the box away, but yeah, frostbite. Call me tomorrow, please. I gotta talk to you. I gotta order some stuff, and I've been out of town, and I just keep forgetting to call you. But if you can call me tomorrow, I got boxes I gotta order.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suck. Anyways, there you go. So, yeah, that was it. Let me see. Did I just throw it? Is it in there, or when did I throw it away?
No.
I threw it away in the hotel room. It's in the hotel room. Yep, okay. I threw it away in the hotel room. That was dumb. You know, going on 30 hours here, it seems like. So things are now firing on all full cylinders. If component system 2 ohm with the passive crossover, would it be safe to say the tweeters and woofers are formed individually? Trying to determine what 6-channel amp to buy, eyeing the 6-channel audio control. It is not safe to assume that those speakers are 4 ohm as well. Part of designing a crossover is to
Hi, Morel.
give you the right ohm load output. So sometimes you'll have a 6 ohm tweeter, an 8 ohm tweeter. Most of the time you'll have a 4 ohm mid-range, but the tweeter is the thing in question. And there again, you don't have to worry about it, okay? It doesn't matter whether it's a 6 ohm, 8 ohm. It does not matter. You will have plenty of power to move those tweeters. So just, if you like that 6-channel audio control, which you should, by all means, I'll get with Raphael and let you know. Okay, cool. And when you do, let him know we finally shot his video for him. I'm so behind. But yeah, so no, you'll be perfectly fine. Just grab that audio control and 6-channel it up, baby, and have lots of fun with it.
That's it.
You'll have more than enough power to, because a tweeter really, you're gonna have more than enough power to do whatever you want. I'm a fan of your work.
Thank you.
And we're fans of you.
I'm very
fans of us.
Yeah.
Y'all are installing a system in my wife's Tacoma in January. Oh, cool.
Kenwood Digital Media Head Unit Rock 4B 105 will recommend DSP.
Always recommend DSP.
Yes, so DSPs always help.
So DSP I always recommend DSP. Is DSP totally necessary? Yes. Is DSP totally necessary? No. I don't know, that was saying the same thing twice.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
So here's the thing.
Yes and no.
When you're buying a Kenwood radio, a Pioneer radio, an Alpine radio, or who's ever radio, JVC, Sony, doesn't matter. They're all going to have some form of audio pack. We're going to call them audio packs from now on, because we're not going to refer to them as DSPs, because there again, they don't meet the 4 criteria of what a true DSP is by my definition. And that, just to recap, is that it has individual level control for all channels, which most radios do. It has time correction, which there again, most radios do. It has crossovers, fully adjustable, which radios kind of do. And then the one where they all fall flat is an individual crossover for each channel. So if you have 8 channels, you have 8 crossovers. A radio doesn't have that. A radio just has a global EQ, meaning 13 bands, whatever the heck it is, and here we go. So where you run into, there we go, we're just gonna try to be careful. Where you run into a problem is, oh, you know what, why don't I just do this? There we go.
Okay.
So where the fun comes in is with that global EQ on a standard radio. Really, does it limit your performance? Yeah. Can you get better sound with a external DSP? Most definitely. Is it totally necessary? Well, in my world, yes, but it just depends what your end goal is. Not every customer needs a full, crazy DSP. Everyone should, because, hey, why not? It's awesome. But if, you know, I'm not going to, you know, we can get pretty damn close with the radio.
Right.
And we've already fixed the problem with the Toyota. So, yeah, we're just getting awfully good at that.
Right.
And now that we actually have this, it's going to make things easier.
Yeah. No,
So-
a DSP definitely helps a lot.
But not
when you're
every
trying
customer needs it.
No, but like when I'm saying is when you're trying to get better, like sound. I don't know. It's
Well,
just
if you're really worried about matching left and right EQs, you have to have a DSP.
right.
You know, the fine line is that your wife's car, like Haley. Haley has the kicker key. It's got great center imaging. It's got awesome sound quality. It sounds amazing. Totally lost on her. Totally lost on her. She just gets in and plays it loud. And it's like, whoa. I'm sold AudioControl.
Yeah.
Go for
Yeah.
it. AudioControl's there. Why not?
AudioControl
I would
is
totally do it. They make a great
awesome.
6-channel amplifier. Lots of power. Plan on running 0 gauge. Because that sucker takes 0 gauge input. And hey, if it's got a hole for 0 gauge, you fill it with what?
0 gauge.
Yeah, see, it wasn't a trick question. You're good. It's all right. So Natasha here.
Yeah, that was Natasha here.
Oh, hey Natasha, how you doing? Alpine or Pioneer? Well, isn't that the question of the ages? All right, so naturally when you ask a question like that, in my very stressed out headache state right now, I want to just throw out the one that I would buy. And it just depends on what you're trying to get out of the radio. So let's compare the two brands. And this holds true for whether it's Pioneer and Alpine or Pioneer and Kenwood or Alpine and Kenwood.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't matter. And yes, neither Kenwood. Okay, and I have a Kenwood, so I'm gonna ride along on that gravy train. So first and foremost, you have to put together an active list of features that you wholeheartedly want. Okay, and that's everything. So do you want a CD player? You don't want a CD player. Okay, that's gonna like shrink things down. Do you want wired CarPlay and Android Auto, or do you want wireless CarPlay and Android Auto? There again, shrinks these things down. The reason why you pick the features you want is because the features you want are going to build in the audio packs that are going to play better. So for example, if you want wireless Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, that automatically puts you into like 4 or 5 radios tops. 5 radios. And out of those, 4 of them have the best that manufacturer can offer. And so, for example, naming the 5, you have an ILX.107. It was the first. It's kind of very vanilla, very plain, very like,
I like
hey.
vanilla. Really?
I like vanilla too,
Okay.
but not my radios. And then you have the 2 Alpine. I'm sorry. Then you have the 2 Pioneers, the 8 and the 4, and you have the 2 Kenwood WRs, which is the 996, 906. Those 4 radios are the flagships for those 2 companies. Meaning they're the best of the best with honor, sir. Thank you. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that's what you're looking for, I just want the best double din I can get. Buy one of those.
Correct.
Where the two differ is that the Kenwood obviously has the best screen on the planet compared to everyone else right now, and the the Pioneer 4500 is still a detachable face, but it's clear resistive. The only capacitive touch they make with those features is the 8500.
Mm-hmm.
So by limiting those features that you want, you're going to automatically get the best audio pack imaginable. Now, if we dial it back and we say, all right, well, those are kind of expensive. Now what? Now it's like, okay, so I'm going to do wired. Now you have to decide what's more important. A pretty screen, like an MVH 1400 Pioneer, or shallow chassis mount with a just shallow chassis mount with a little more basic EQ pack, like an ILX W650. If you need
Audio
something
systems.
like if you need something with RR capability, you're gonna be going with the Pioneer.
Right.
So you kind of get the idea. I think you get what we're trying to go here. So
we talk
run
about
with
that before. Yeah.
Well, we've always talked about it, but that's the joy, is that we have new people all the time, and they need to hear these things. Because they ask cool questions.
Right.
Subwoofer, slim? So for us, it's going to be the Comp RT. Do slim subwoofers sound good? And the proper closures, which is pretty much anything these days. Jam these things into shoe boxes, and they pound pretty well. But yes, you know, if you have room for a full-size, normal, deep magnet woofer, then yeah, go with that. But then again, if it's on the borderline, like Foxbox, yeah, go deep. If it's just like something else and it's close, go shallow. You'll be happier. For sure, you'll be happier. Hello from California. We'll just go with that.
Yeah.
So one of the things that when we went out to AudioControl, one of the things that I was finalizing there also is the Knowledge Fest Cali, which is coming up in February, first week of February. It's like it's less than a month away. I got to go buy plane tickets, and we're gonna be there with
the first week.
Yeah, it's like the first week.
Really?
Yeah. It's like the 8th or something. Anyways, we're gonna be there with AudioControl.
Hey, what's up, Bobby?
So we're gonna be doing the whole AudioControl thing. We'll see Bobby. Can't wait. We're gonna do it a little different this year as far as what we're gonna be doing for them. But what we want to do is come up with some ideas that you guys are interested in for us to show you why we're at these Knowledge Fests, things that you guys might want to see and talk about. So obviously this is a really bad place to do them because we can't go back and read them and all that other stuff. But you know, maybe post it Saturday. Think about it for a while. What would you guys like to see us do while we're out at these Knowledge Fests that we may not have done before?
7
you know,
to 9.
Like interviews or I don't know, I mean, there's a lot of things I want to do. Right. But the problem we always run into is cooperation.
Sometimes they don't.
So for me, it's like I want to get everyone I can in front of the microphone and be like, "Hey, I'm Bob. I work at Sunshine Car Audio in Sunnyvale, whatever, and come out and see me because I'm awesome." But I can't get Bob to do that because Bob's like, "No, it's a microphone, man.
It's a camera.
Yeah, it's a camera."
I don't do that.
So that's where it gets kind of like, dang. Yeah. So if you guys have anything you'd like us to do more of or less of or anything like that for the Knowledge Fest as far as bringing our coverage of it to you, let us know somehow.
No, not yet, Bobby, but we definitely let you know when we get the tickets. So yeah. Yes, sir. We are going to Dallas also. Actually, we're going to all of them. California is the first one.
California, Indianapolis, Dallas, or
Orlando.
California. Yeah, Orlando and Dallas.
California, Indy, Orlando, and Dallas.
Are you going to Dallas? Of course. We're going to be at all of them. So this year's plan, for 2020, the plan is to go to 4 Knowledge Fest, SEMA, and there was something else. Oh, DAS, which really won't be filming that much. That's just me personally going to help out Artie.
Yeah, you're going.
So I won't be there to film or anything like that. That's just gonna be.
Probably you're just gonna chime in like that.
Yeah, I might do a live.
Yeah, like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're not going there to do any content.
Right. No.
Artie just needed help in the pack booth, and I was like, I would love to do that.
Yeah.
So, and apparently I know enough about the product where I could probably pull it off.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Definitely.
really like the lives. Well, that's good. I really like doing the lives because I don't have to edit them, and we get to answer questions.
Correct.
And for me, it's so hard to because we get so many questions, and to go back and answer them is really tough. And so hopefully a lot of those questions get answered in this. The only problem is with that is it's not searchable, and that always kind of stinks. That's why I've come up with those really good names for these, like It's Your Loss.
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa, amigo?
There you go. Look at you.
I know.
Perfect.
Yeah. Let me know. Gotta go back to work. Well, no problem,
All right,
Bobby.
yeah.
We'll let you know.
You have
We'll
to
let
take
you
some
know.
days off.
Really? Some? Why did you? Okay. When will we see the upcoming product release from Kicker, AudioControl, Kenwood, etc.? So like what you guys saw from AudioControl that we talked about on Wednesday for 2020, that's it. That's all they got coming out. They're not really doing anything
But they don't
else.
know when. It's just
No, that's all CES. So Consumer Electronics Show is the
Okay.
first week in January. Anything that is going to come out that's monumental is going to be the first week in January at CES. As far as what these manufacturers are actually going to come out with, I don't know. Like the stuff we know about that we can't talk about, we still don't know if they're actually going to come out in the CES show because we run, there's like an 18 to 2 year cycle to build a product. And like we find out about stuff early on sometimes and it's like
yeah.
and you're like, dude, you're a year away.
Yeah.
A year away.
Correct.
So it's a bit ridiculous. So we never know. Like when the shallow mount when the shallow mount L7 truck woofer
Came out.
we were trying, like Kicker and I were
Like you
trying
already knew that.
We already knew it was coming
Yeah.
out. We knew long before CES, and we were trying to work out a way to incorporate it and do like big press release and have a lot of fun with it, and then maybe give one away and do all kinds of stuff like that. But what had happened is like when anything else, it was supposed to be out in January,
And that
and didn't come out in January. Did it come out in September?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it hasn't been that long.
It's been that long.
Or August, somewhere
A
in
few
that
months
range.
ago,
So
yeah.
it took like another 6-7 months before the product that was actually like, hey, we got this.
Yeah, correct.
But that's how a lot of these guys like to do it. They keep this stuff like tucked in close to their vest. So,
Yeah, because I mean,
yeah.
it's a company. They don't know if you're actually
Well, they don't
gonna
want-
work and
yeah,
everything.
they don't want other people
right.
jumping on their bandwagon
Right.
doing strange stuff.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, we always try to get them to twist their arm a little bit to let you guys know ahead of time. But
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
up to them.
That's it.
Sometimes they want to take advantage of the excitement that is you guys, and other times they just don't understand. It's like, why would we want to tell them? It's like, I don't know, because they got money and they want to buy this stuff. Get the one with the built-in DSP. Yes, get that one. I just want to know what the what to expect in the key lineup. LOL. Honestly, I have no idea in that one, and that's the truth. Because I couldn't get a definitive answer on any of it as far as key goes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Okay.
And I honestly don't think they know. Because
Well, I mean, they know, but they don't want to say that they know.
There's big debate on what's going to happen to Q class,
Right.
and not like just the evolution of it. And it's like, it's coming on strong now, late in its life cycle. And it's like, okay, so now it's like, Q class, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's DSP amp, it does all this amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Well, now Kicker's looking at it, well, what do we do with that? And it's like, but I feel every manufacturer has that. It's like, like
correct.
the Rockford with their mini T-Power amplifiers. It was like those things you couldn't even give them away. And then they lowered the price a little bit.
And
it
boom.
was like, dude,
Okay.
freaking everyone wants them. And it's like, okay. So, there's always a struggle in talking with these manufacturers. There's always a struggle of what is important, what is relevant, how much are we making on it. and how long is it going to take to develop that?
How many you want to sell?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that sometimes it does come down to that.
That's it.
Other
yeah.
times it's like, well, we know we're not going to sell a ton of these. We just want to make this really cool product.
Correct.
And it's like, any adapter harnesses to replace a Fender amplifier and a Jetta. I want to install the Excellent. No, not.
They don't have really?
No.
Metro doesn't have a VW?
They might.
I think so.
Try MetroOnline.com.
Yeah, correct.
Try
that.
I don't think Nav TV. Oh, you know what? Yes, they do. Nav TV does have one. However, you're probably gonna get a heart attack. But I think they do make one for that now. Any adapter? Okay.
Yeah.
Did I read that one? Okay, good. Easiest DSP for noobs. Honestly, I'm gonna say AudioControl.
Yeah.
Their software is super easy. Do yourself a favor. Go to audiocontrol.com. Download the software. It's Mac or Windows compatible, so it really doesn't matter. When you download it, you can run an emulator version of it. So you pick which product you want to run, either the DM standalones or the D class amplifiers. Pick one, open it up, and just start playing with it a little bit. See if it makes sense to you. There's 3 pages to it, and you just kind of work your way through it.
Yep.
Okay. Speak Spanish.
Yes.
Donde estás, mi amigo? Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Oh, that's
and with that, we're going to say goodnight. We're going to head out of here.
See you guys tomorrow.
I got a date with the bed.
Yeah, man, you look tired.
Oh, I'm dog poop right now.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in on this later edition. You guys have been great as always. Have a wonderful night.
See you guys tomorrow, guys.
We'll talk
Bye.
to you tomorrow. Well, good day, everyone, and welcome to the show. Ah, crap. Life of an installer right there. How you doing, Fernando?
Doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you pulling a pirate sword in your mouth?
I'm trying to.
Okay. Afternoon, everyone. All right, so what we got going on here is a Jeep wannabe, I guess would be the easiest way to say it. We got a Toyota. Yeah, one of these things. Yeah, 12-volt yoga. You're doing some 12-volt yoga. Johnny says you're doing some 12-volt yoga.
Oh, yeah.
That's Johnny from Loud and Clear, Wiley, Texas. Shout out. What's going on? So for this one, we had an interesting dilemma. They have the tire on this gigantic, this thing, like hit me, I dare you. Yeah, thank you. FJ Cruiser. Hey, it's right there. Duh. Anyways, this was the problem. He wants a backup camera. And of course, nothing, you can't go Jeep because this bolt pattern is way too wide for the Jeep mount. And also, I'm a firm believer in if the camera isn't perfectly in the center of the car, you're probably going to run into some issues. That's pretty close. It is a little that way some, but it's close enough. But the real problem was like Metro makes a Jeep one that you can actually tip it, and you can, but the bolt pattern's too wide. So we came up with this guy here. The camera is angled down, so it's pretty cool. And then the other problem was you guys often ask about the white box style radios that are made for the cars. He happened to have one in there, so he had this. Well, this Toyota Perfect Fit radio, you guys, there it is right there. Snaps right into place. There's no screws that hold it or anything. So the problem we ran into is we wanted to go aftermarket, but lucky for us, Metro makes this guy right now, which is the 99-8300, which is basically a bag that has every single bracket that Toyota has ever used. So there's 5 different panels. You just break off the pieces you need. Of course, it comes with a big owner's manual right here. And so you end up with this where you grind it off all these side pieces. And then the second problem was it's still designed for a deep radio, something that sticks out real far, which the radio Paul sold him, of course, does not. It only comes out a little tiny 1/8 of an inch. So this wasn't going to work. So Kenwood has these that they give away with some of the radios, which is just a thin snap-on piece. So we cut this to fit into this so that it all lines up perfect. And then you just adjust the sides so that it's nice and sexy. Did you get the measurements in one? And Fernando got them in one. What a guy. I usually take 10, 20 times. I'm just slow, I guess. And this, of course, is getting an RR, because why not, right?
Yes.
It is the better harness for Toyotas, in my opinion. And that's it. So this is an Alpine camera that we're using. I like to go square. That way I can angle the camera some, and you know, I can basically just offset the mount so I can tip it up and have it come down. I can see why he wants a backup camera, because you really can't see out of this. So at least he'll be able to not run over any more kids. Kind of cool. Awesome videos, man. Keep up. Love your guys' work from Orange County, California. Ooh, I can't wait. We're going to Cali. Going back to Cali. February. Here we come. Dude, it's coming fast, too. What is it like? Yeah, I don't even know. It's like, I think it is the first week of February. Crazy.
7 to the 9.
Yeah, first week of February.
Oh, 9 to the 11?
Either way,
have
first
no
week
idea.
of February.
That
But
will be the second if that's 9 to 11.
I don't know. You didn't hang up the next year's calendar. You stowed it away, so I can't look.
Okay.
It's okay. Are we ready to put it in?
I'm ready.
All right, let's click this thing in. You grab that. I'll grab the R. I'll grab this. I'll grab the RR and that. All right. So anytime you're putting in an RR, what you want to do is plug into the car and the radio first, and then save the RR for last. Do we need to do anything with this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna run it.
All right, why don't we do that real quick before we... Perfect. Also for this, we use the Metra USB aux adapter. It's a little piece they make here. It goes into the factory aux panel and gives us an aux and a USB. It's kind of sexy. You don't like the door?
Huh?
You don't like the
I
door?
don't like the door.
Really? I like
Yeah.
the door.
Really?
Yeah, just,
No,
I don't know.
seems like
The factory didn't have a door though, so.
the factory has a door, but it's a cool door. I'm sorry, they don't make a cool door.
Okay.
No, it's just personal.
Typical stereo installing. Yeah, make stuff work. Yeah, so by that, yes, it's definitely just make stuff work.
All right, so let's go here.
Where are we going? We're going there. Awesome.
And then we're going here.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh, that was me. I'm sorry.
Shaking.
No, I was playing with the screen. I don't know why.
That. Maybe in. Second USB. There's a lot of stuff in here.
A lot of stuff. GPS antenna. Yep. Microphone. Antenna. Got the antenna right there.
Antennas on this side.
And that's one of the things I love about Kenwood. That little 6-inch pigtail for the antenna. Oh, that is the best ever. This is a Toyota FJ Cruiser. And what we're doing on it is he had a factory, or he had an aftermarket. Yeah, cruising. Yep, FJ. He had a one of those cool Android-based radios in it, and he absolutely hated it. So we're taking it out, and we're putting in, this is a 6906 Kenwood?
6909.
I think it's a 69, is it a 6909?
Mhm.
It's the 69 Series Exelon. We know that much. I could go look. Hold on. So he wanted GPS from an actual GPS system. So, oh, he got a 696. That's why there is no 0. So on the Kenwood, their numbers go, if there's a 0, 4-digit, non-GPS, 3-digit GPS. So this guy has a 696. He gets the Garmin Nav, and you're a pervert. You're a pervert. And we built a custom bracket here for the backup camera. So basically from this is factory, this and this is all after us. And then we had to use the new Metra Universal brackets that they make. That's why it's all sanded like that, because they make brackets, the 8300 kit, for every single Toyota ever made is a bag of brackets in order for you to, let's plug this in, in order for you to mount in. It's kind of cool. So as we were saying, once you get the radio plugged in and the car plugged in, that bracket is cool. Putting the laser to work, I see. Yeah, we came up with, the first idea we didn't like, is there a disconnect at the camera in case of needed spare? Yes, there is. Actually, there is two on this particular Alpine. So as I was saying, make sure you plug in the RR last. But, so let's go over here. So we use this guy, the HCEC 125. And how this camera is, it's got a, I think an 18 or 12 inch pigtail that comes off of it, then like 20 feet of wire, and then another 6 foot worth of wire from behind the radio. So this was the original idea we had. This is a piece of wood, and essentially what it was is a 3D, this is the 3D piece here, and we made a 2D version of the piece. This was gonna be, that's for these pieces. And then once we cut it and we kind of looked at it, we were like, well, what if we just take this center piece out, do away with these altogether, and then we put it on a piece of 1/2 inch and then bevel that to give us this look here. And then we went silver screws to match their screws. And of course, this is the cutout for the square camera, and this circle is to match this idea. So that was the thought process behind it, and which eventually turned into this idea here. So you kind of get a very, that was at least our thought as far as similarities between the two, just to give it kind of that factory look. These clearly look plastic, and they are, so we went with silver to match their existing silver. Now my concern as always is once you go to pull that tire off, hey, could you give me a hand for a second? Since you already got the screws, look at that. Boom, he's got the screws in on that already. Here, hold this for me.
I'm holding it.
Not towards, but yeah, there you go. So if he does get a flat tire, hopefully he has an Allen key in the glove box. Otherwise, sucks to be him. But that's not my design, so I don't have to worry about it. So behind the camera, here you go. You have the connection. So what we did is we used a bunch of the electrolytic jelly to just glue it all up, because it comes with waterproof shrink wrap that's right here, but if we were to do that, you know, you would have to have a knife and it would be very difficult. I don't think a lot of water is gonna like pool up inside of here, but that's why we put all the electrolytic jelly on it. And then, you know, so he can do this, get it off, set it inside the car, but that's where we put the connection, so it's nice and easy to get to. And you just kind of snake this all back in here, and then that's that. So he'll be able to change the tire, no problem.
Crooked.
I noticed that. Yep, you're right. Let's flip it 180 degrees here. There we go.
You know that would be cool
What
if you make a name
Well,
like Toyota or FJ Cruiser.
So I thought about that for a minute, and
Yeah.
then I was like, you know, if we do that, then if we make it too like shiny, then everyone's gonna look at it, and then there might be some doofus that walks through a parking lot, you know, and be like, I don't have that on my FJ. So
And they come to us.
yeah, I don't want to build that.
Can you show what you did in the computer for the camera mount?
Yeah, sure. Yep.
What are you doing now?
Hold on.
Show. Come on, man.
Relax. Let me tighten this back on. Yeah, come on over here. Come on over here. Stay right there.
I'm staying right here.
Stay.
Not moving.
Lock. Freeze. All right, come on. All right. All right, let's unlock this guy here.
Oh wow, look at that.
So this is just a picture of what what the printer looked like before it was done. Let's go over here and launch Adadine. So we have 3 versions of the camera. This was the first start, and you can come through here, and as you turn on the layers, you kind of get the idea of what's happening. So if I turn everything off, you can see behind it is the scan of the actual cap. And then once we start adding lines to it, we can start removing things that we don't want. This second page is the working cutout. And what this started out as, with this particular software, you can't tell it to like not cut this and cut this. So you have to add this as a layer here, and that layer is a PNG file. So you create a PNG, so that whole piece is just one PNG file that was created, and we use that to also create this look here. So once we had created that PNG, we exported it, and then I turned that file into the next cutout. And so what you have on this one is, if I can figure out where the heck I put it. So that's that. So here's the original layout there again. I think I deleted the upper half, or no, hold on, let me see if I could find it over here. These are guide paths. I think I deleted it. Yeah, I deleted it. So this started out, and then we needed this circle here, this black line, to be a PNG. So this is just, you copy and paste it onto this page, and then you export it as a PNG, bring it back over into here, and that is this. And as long as it's the same size piece of paper and nothing changed, you can just drop it into this. So the red outline here is going to be how big the 3-inch circle is, which is this piece.
He's gone. He left.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
so that
coming.
was this. So come on over here for a second. So when cutting that piece out, this is which it's got to line up perfect. Oh wait, I might be doing it backwards. Yeah, so that goes like that, and that's what we use to cut out the back piece. Normally we wouldn't have done that. We would just cut this out, but since we needed this bigger piece as well that we were going to cut out a 1/2-inch Sentra, we just went ahead and cut the whole thing out. And that gave us this. And this also gave us our template for that piece. And then there's a second one of these on the back side, and that has some weather stripping on it. So it's essentially, when you put these screws in, it sandwiches the 2 pieces together. So it brings all 3 pieces into place, and then that locks it into place right there, so that it becomes part of this.
Okay, so maybe an idea to put something on the camera mount to let the customer know what's top and bottom. You can see right here that's an angle, like right there.
Yeah.
So now you know which one is bottom and which one is top.
This doesn't have to come off. And these 2 here only go one way. But
right.
Yeah, the camera is angled.
Right.
So that it will shine down. See, there's a gap here. There's no gap here.
Right.
It's in an incline, so you can tell which is up and down.
No, the laser doesn't cut ABS.
Oh, ABS will do bad things.
No.
Supposedly they might be able to engrave it. We haven't tried yet because honestly, they don't say to do it. It's the gas that comes off of the plastic when you cut it. So only certain things can be cut because they'll emit gases, and those gases can actually hurt the lens of the laser.
Yeah.
This is acrylic. A lot of people just assume it's plexiglass or something like that. Plexiglass is a brand. This is acrylic, and this is really the safest material for a laser to cut in the plastic world now.
Yep.
And of course, it'll do a bunch of different woods and stuff like that, but you know, once you get once you get the shape, you can take it over and turn it into anything you want.
Yeah. All right, Fernandez 919. You can stop by anytime, man. We're gonna be here next week, every single day.
Except Sunday.
Except Sunday. So from 9:30 to 6:30, we're gonna be here. So if you're gonna stop by, you can stop by, no problem. Hi, Jason.
So what we use this, which is just wood. This is just 1/8-inch MDF. And the idea behind it is this is a lot cheaper to use than the than the acrylic. So when you buy it from Glowforge, it's medium draft board. This right here is what the Glowforge is looking for. When it sees this, it automatically knows what you've put in it, and then it'll do all your adjustments and cutting values and burn values for you. So all you have to do is, you know, these are like $2 or $4 a sheet. I think it's like $4 a sheet. But compared to the price of the acrylic, which is a lot more expensive, we can take this and, you know, when we go over to the original piece, where's the original piece?
Okay, you moving.
Sorry. If we go over to the original piece, we can use this to drop it on the floor.
Try again.
It was hot, so I dropped it. Anyways, you know, we can use this to line up and make sure that all our screw holes that we took measurements for are correct. We can take our camera and we can test fit it, make sure our angle that we want is good. And then what you can't see on the back of this, what's holding the camera in place is we cut out a circle of 16th inch ABS and we mocked up the camera at the angle we wanted, and then we heated up the ABS.
You okay?
Yeah, I had to burp.
Okay.
We heated up the ABS to make like a plastic mold of the back of the camera, and then we screwed it into this mount and the camera, so the camera is solidly mounted in there. It's not like glued or anything like that. So the whole thing can all come apart and then all go back together as many times as it needs to.
That's freaking cool, man.
It's kind of cool.
Definitely fun. I'm looking for a sub that bangs. Got any ideas?
Yeah.
A big subwoofer.
A big one.
Big one with a big amplifier.
Yeah, that helps.
I mean, we carry a SCAR for crazy SPL stuff. If you want, exactly.
Big, like, hey, you know.
If you want something, P3s, P3 10s, 15s. T2s. Ooh, my favorite subwoofer. Yes.
There's a lot of woofers out there that bang. Everybody makes a premium woofer. There's like an L7 12Q class sitting up there that bangs too. You know, that's kind of a generic question that you always want to elaborate more, give more information on. Just asking, I want to say for $300. Then it's like, okay, so now we can narrow that field down.
Yeah, P3s, man. Hertz SPL. Yeah, also.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Hang on. Trying to build an ABS amp rack. What's the best way to heat up the plastic to put the 90-degree bend?
So we use these guys right here. These are the Power Probe Micro Torch. You can find this on DNF Tool Drawer.
Yep.
And what you do is take this guy right here, and then I probably should have got something thinner.
Yeah.
This is going to take a minute.
We
just go back and forth like this. You flip it over. If you're doing something with a long line, like if you're going to do this and you want to make sure it's straight, come over your table saw.
Oh, this is live, baby.
Come over here. Go ahead and bring your blade down almost all the way. Okay, so get it almost all the way there, and we'll come like this. And what we've done is we've scored just a little nick in there, not much of anything. And what that'll do is that's going to give us, now you want to do it on the side that you're going to bend. So if you want the rough textured side on the outside, you do it on the back side. If you want the rough textured, like if we have to go this way with it, then we would have done it on this side. And what I mean by that is we'll heat this guy up here.
When we make speaker rings out of the acrylic, yeah, sometimes we spray paint it. Sometimes we use the black one, so you don't have to spray paint it, and that's it.
Show them what we use for paint while I'm doing this.
Where are they? Oh, we use this to spray paint.
Sem dye.
There you go.
Dries really quick. It's drying like under 5 minutes.
Yes, this is pretty cool. But this is what we use if we spray paint acrylic.
Okay. So once you get it up to heat, you notice that the smooth side is going to bubble a little bit. That is because we are using the torch. If we used the heat gun, it would go a lot slower, but it wouldn't give you the bubbling. So now we bend it, and if we need it at a certain angle, you know, you still have some flexibility, so you can take it into the car.
Put it right here.
Something nicer is to just do this like this, and then you just kind of hold it there until it becomes rigid, which takes a couple minutes. You know, once you get it to see, it's still wanting to come up, so you want to keep holding it. You keep telling, yeah, for sure, totally, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so it's still wanting to come up, so we want to sit there and hold that. Now you can do this in a car. Just get comfortable because it's going to take a minute. If it's a long piece, make sure you wear some kind of gloves because it does get hot and it will burn your hands, and that sucks. Now, if it doesn't have to be super, like, perfect, you can walk it into the bathroom, like you're in a hurry, you need to get this stuff going.
Now we're going to the bathroom.
Bring it into the bathroom, soak it with water, both sides. You can also rub it with a cold rag. That'll do this, or a cold wet rag, that'll do the same thing. But now what you have is your angled ABS.
Let me see.
Yep.
Right there.
And then if you want to give it that, you know, the other thing you want to make sure too, bring it over here.
No, I don't think, because it has a block, the backup camera, Bobby. So if the AAA guy is gonna change the tire, of course they're gonna screw it and they're gonna see the plug so they can unplug it.
The plug earlier.
Yeah. Yep.
So now, before you bend it, you really want to do the round over. So this is a Mobile Solutions micro round over bit. They have two, one with bearing, one without. This just uses a bushing.
Mobile Solutions, right there.
Yeah. So what we would have done is turned it on. And that's going to give you, that's going to knock off that that square tip like this has, or that's just going to give you the first bit of a round over. So when using a bit like this on 1/4 inch, you can go flat on both sides, meaning you can go like this and then flip it over and go like that. If you're worried though, if you saw I standing that one up, that'll also do the same thing. That's also helpful if you have a flat like this and you forgot to, you can come back in. And now we've rounded off the whole exterior side there. It gives it that nice and finished look of awesomeness. And then on that side, what I like to do, if there's any place where you're going to have to grab it, I try to round off both sides. If it's like this where it's never going to be grabbed, then I don't worry about it so much. But there you go. Now you have an almost finished Fernando fancy fuse holder for underneath the hood of your car. Yippee.
There you go.
Hey, that was fun with ABS.
Dean must have good sleep last night.
Dean went to bed at about, I had to take my dad out to dinner, so I went to bed at about, I want to say 9:30, and I did not wake up until the alarm went off this morning. And even then, I was debating on whether or not I was going to get up and go to work. I wanted another 3 or 4 hours, but I knew we'd probably have fun stuff to do. And hey, I wasn't wrong.
Okay, flip it.
Flip it. Flipping it. All right, so let's get back into the car here. Let me flip this back around, because how fun is it to look at Dean? Not very. So the trim piece that we use, this is actually a Kenwood trim piece that they make that comes with their more expensive, that was loud, sorry. And what you'll notice is there's a little notch right here that's just enough to get it out of the way for this silly little clip that's right there, which you still got to put all the clips back on this.
I got it.
You got it?
Right.
You got it, bro?
2 hands.
Okay, I don't. Right now I'm the one-handed man. Are you still ordering ABS from Centra or Amazon? No, when we buy ABS, there's a local distributor here called Farco that sells, we buy it by the sheet. That's why he's digging that out. So how we break it up, if you guys obviously see this in the background all the time, this we cut it in, we buy it in 4x8s, and then we cut it into 4x4 to make it a little bit easier. And so ABS wise, you have, this is 1/8 inch here at the back, and then these are all quarter. And then if we walk over here to the other side of the saw, this is 1/8 inch Sentra. This is the Sentra side. So for Sentra, we have white is the 1 inch. Believe it or not, it's cheaper to buy white than it is to buy black. So if you don't mind doing a little spray paint after the fact, usually you can find white cheaper. Then this is all 1/2 inch. This is a piece, 1/2 inch. This is a piece of white 1/4 inch. We get that for when we're making things that we want to keep. That way we don't throw them away because they're white. And then this is, this is actually ABS, so this must have just got put here. This is Sentra. We don't buy a lot of 1/8 inch Sentra, but we usually try to have at least one piece. Most of the time this is getting used for some kind of back bracing and not an actual like mount. 1/4 inch. And there's also a piece of 1/16 inch ABS over here. This is really handy to get some of the 1/16 inch. You can cut it with just regular like tin snips. And the reason why this corner is missing is that's what we use to make the mount for the back of that camera, because this heats up like really fast and it's just nice to make mounts out of. Good times. How was AudioControl? Haley had a great time there. I had a blast. Chris Bennett, as you guys know, is phenomenal dude. We had a good time. What's wrong? Oh, you broke it?
No, this one cracked.
No, you broke it.
No, this
you
one.
broke it. Dude, how did you break it?
Because this one have to go all
So
the way
you
down.
no, how did I literally just put it in?
No.
You were putting it in wrong. It goes from the top down.
Yeah.
You broke it.
Okay, I broke it.
Good job.
Well, I'm gonna make another one.
You're the worst. All right. D, you ready for next Friday? What's next Friday? What am I doing next Friday? I don't know what's going on next Friday. Oh, well, you know. All right. Anyways, so we still have a couple of these left, so I'll cut out another one. Awesome. All right. Well, that's it. These things happen. Kind of a bummer. All right, guys. Fernando, you good?
Yeah.
Ready to dip?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go cut another one of these things out. Oh, Star Wars. Oh, yeah. Geez. No, apparently I forgot all about Star Wars. My bad. All right, guys. That's it for today. We hope you learned something. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. How can I get a 5-star t-shirts? Teespring/store/5 stars where they're located. And we have them as cheap as we can. They're not very expensive. And if you hurry, you can still get it before Christmas. At least that's what Teespring told me. All right, guys. You have a wonderful day. Bye.